it will not, bring any damage. Don't address it. So, and if you must address it, you must apply very big wisdom. Because the person that is calling you, you don't know the person. You don't know. The people that are calling Radio Biafra, you don't know them. The people that are coming to this program now, I don't know them. So when person call and call you, Radio Biafra, to ask you something, and on purpose, you don't know the person that is calling you. You don't know. So some of them will ask that question deliberately because they want something to happen. It is blackmail. And it is Nigeria military, not only Nigeria, it is a military strategy. It is security strategy, intelligence service strategy to bring disunity inside the organization. So you have to be able, as a leader, you have to be able to identify when something is wrong. You don't help to fuel it. Even some leader will be part of this thing without knowing it. I am telling you, you as a leader, you will be used by somebody and you don't know that the person is already compromised. You will be asking yourself a question. Why am I doing this? What did this guy do? And you will have no answer. You will have no answer. So know it that somebody somewhere have compromised. Somebody somewhere have compromised. My brother, so any criticism is espionage. That's a lie. Do you know what is espionage? Do you know what is espionage? I don't think you, Matt Obi, I don't think you know what is espionage. Please, can you go to dictionary and check what is espionage? Go and check what is espionage. Espionage is sabotage. Espionage is sabotage, leaking secret something. That is espionage. So go and check your dictionary. What is espionage? It is a wrong statement here. It doesn't go along with what
incentives. Maybe we give money, or we blackmail the person, or we try to indoctrinate that person.
And you know what is indoctrinate that person? You can also call it an inducement. In other words, you can say an inducement. You know, you can blackmail, indoctrinate, you can induce. You know, it as an inducement. You entice the person or induce the person and all that. So somebody say espionage is spying. Yes, it is spying. Is another word, is spying at the same time. Leaking, you know, leaking a document, like secret document or something like that. It is also called spying. That's correct. Espionage is spying. Yes, you can say spying. So people should not come here and let me warn those people who will come here now and start writing the big grammar. If you want to come here to write any big grammar here, make sure you know it, because you are dealing with somebody. You know, you are not dealing with a fool. Simon Ekpa sitting here, I am not a fool. So when you come here to write all this your big grammar, make sure you go to dictionary and check the meaning. Not only checking the meaning, also when to use it. Okay, know when to use it, so you don't come here, I will disgrace you here. Make sure you check it in dictionary and know the meaning. Not only knowing the meaning, know when to use it, so that you come here, I will disgrace you without even checking what it is in dictionary. That is how prepared I am. Let us continue.
We can't succeed without an inside person. And this attack you saw has insiders collaboration. I mean, I've investigated cases like this over the years. And I know 60% of the time, when you send an attack like this, there's an insider.
So until that insider is fished up, we might have this sort of attack again and again.
It will always happen. There will always be insiders. If you look at the intelligence estimate globally, there are two variations. The variables are the hostile intelligence service, which is external to that country, and the domestic subversive organizations that is embedded in that country. Nothing evil can happen to a nation.
All right, let me address this. Let me wait. I want to address somebody now. Let me show you how we deal with them. You see, this is how we deal with them. This one say, Simon Ekpa, please, we're gonna be distracted a little bit. I like this kind of thing. This one say, Simon Ekpa, you lack vision. And he called himself Mwanze wisdom. You see, this is not even up to intellectual. This person is not even up to intellectual. He is not qualified to be called intellectual. He is what would I call it? He is chickenletua. Okay, how do you expect me to have vision? Okay. How do you expect me to have vision? I don't need to have vision. What I need to do, so I agree with you. I don't have vision. But I am telling you now that your own name is Chickenletua. I don't have vision. Now, what I'm doing now is that when I do this thing I'm doing, those who have vision will carry it and move forward. If I have vision and have all these things I'm doing, I'm a greedy person now. God is God. Is God the Anyuku God? I am not Anyuku. I'm not a greedy person. So God cannot give me everything. God cannot give me vision and everything. So I agree with you. I don't have vision. Now, do you have the vision? So if you have the vision, come and carry what I am doing now and apply it to your vision and let us move forward. Okay? Okay? You cannot be listening to, thank you, our secretary. You cannot be listening to somebody who don't have vision with your own data. And you are here commenting. Eh? Who are you working for? I cannot understand this kind of thing. You see, You are here using your own data, your own time. And if I sit here for 3 hours, you sit here with me. And he called himself wisdom. Wisdom people, are they fools? Eh? How can somebody call himself wisdom? And then you sit on a program of somebody who don't have vision. And I have been sitting here for 1 hour now, and he's sitting with me. Yeah? Yeah? So what do you call that kind of person? No. Today we are not going to ignore. Today we are going to get distracted because this is a special, a different program. This is the first day of September, so we can get nasty a little bit. Okay? So I said anybody who want to come here to comment, I get bad mouth. When I talk to you with my bad mouth, you will go out and you will never return. Okay? So look at your name. You are a wisdom. And then in that wisdom, you call yourself. You come here and you watch my program, and then you are following somebody program who don't have vision. Even if I don't have vision, yes, I agree. It will be. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. But why should God give me everything? Huh? Why should God give me everything? God give me sense to analyze this. Must he give me wisdom? So I don't have the wisdom or the vision to move forward. Now take what I am teaching you here, and you that have the vision, apply it. That is why I make it work. You see, your own job now is the vision. So if you have the vision, bring it. Let us move Biafra forward. Take what I'm doing, add it to the vision you have, and let us go. You cannot expect me to have analytical skill and come and have vision at the same time. Are you not a human being? Which one is your own? Is it wisdom? Because you have proven not to have wisdom. If you have wisdom, you will not be here. That is number one. So I don't believe that you have wisdom. So tell us now, which one do you have? Which is your skill? So that we know the job to give you. If it is vision you have, then you are at the right place. So what you have to do now is to shut the hell up. Shut the fuck up. Close your dirty mouth. If you have vision, close your dirty mouth and just shamelessly stay on this program. Take what I'm teaching you that you don't have the brain to teach yourself. Take it and go away and then begin to apply the vision. Put it in your vision you have. And we're going to be somewhere. Okay? Because we don't have wisdom. You cannot be here if you have wisdom. And I cannot be talking nonsense. And you are here with your wisdom, with your data, with your time. It doesn't make sense. But that is how they come. So when they come like this, we fire them. We fire them because now this is a new month. Time is going and we are wasting time. So the time we have to do now is anybody that comes here, get prepared because I will fire you front and back. Okay? Everywhere change you go. We are in a different level now. Let us continue.
And I know 60% of the time, when you send an attack like this, there's an insider.
So until that insider is fished up, we might have this sort of attack again and again.
It will always happen. There will always be insiders. If you look at the intelligence estimate globally, there are two variations. The variables are the hostile intelligence service, which is external to that country, and the domestic subversive organizations that is embedded in that country. Nothing evil can happen to a nation without the insider within that nation collaborating with the hostile intelligence services that is outside. It will always happen.
If I could just raise this other part. In the statement that was put out, the term unknown gunmen was used 3 times, the 3 paragraphs: unknown gunmen, unknown gunmen, unknown gunmen. Prior to this time, people call them bandits. Some even call them terrorists. But is it instructive for you that it was a term unknown gunmen that was used?
It's deliberate. I'm sorry to say that the media is part of our problem.
No. Did you hear that? The media is part of our problem, and that is the fact. Today they are noticing it. That thing our leader have been saying. MAZI NNAMDI KANU has been saying this thing for a very long time, but nobody listened. Media is our problem. Media is our problem. Media is our problem. Nobody's paying attention. Today, everybody is receiving it, receiving this whole thing. Everybody is now part of it. Everybody is part of it. So now people can now come and say, media is the problem. Media is part of the problem. Why the government is caging the media? None of them are talking. The government are caging the media. The people are not condemning the government for caging the media. Now they have succeeded in caging the media. And now it is only to come to complain because they can't do anything. They cannot do anything. And let me also conclude with that my previous comment that this guy name has become Wanza. Yes, I allowed him to stay. I don't know whether he's still around or he has run away. I have given him a new name. Please change him from Wanza wisdom to Wanza. Wanza, and remove the wisdom. We are not going to block him. We are not going to block him. And somebody who said you are attacking somebody. No, this is the part. This kind of attack is allowed. It is allowed. It is not the attack of that will affect our organization. This kind of attack is allowed because he is doing it to distract us here. So once you come to our program to distract us, we will attack you from today on. Call him Wanza and remove the wisdom. We will not give them any British space anymore. We have become, our eyes are red now. So let them come here we'll be dealing with them. Call him Wanza, remove the wisdom. He's a disgrace to people who call wisdom. Okay? Wanza, that is his new name. Let us continue.
I'm talking about the statement from the academy itself, actually.
The academy also have to use that word to avoid reprimand from the higher authority. I was the commandant of Defense Intelligence College, and I know that at that time there are things I cannot say. If you term them terrorists, it carries a lot of weight, and you can be reprimanded for that as a commandant of NDA. So he's going to be very careful to keep on using that same term that is safe to use, because there are legal and other implications when you term a group terrorists. But I want to say on this channel that those people are terrorists. And if the government of Buhari is serious about putting an end to what we are seeing, he must pronounce them terrorist organization. Because once he does, it carries a lot of weight. And the reaction of the armed forces, where I belonged to before, will be completely different.
What was the point you were going to make about the media?
There is nothing that is going on today that is not actually tainted by the media.
How?
And that is why I have to come here and make bold to say what I've said. The media also know 80% of what I've said now, but they will not publish it. They know. I work with journalists. I was Deputy Director of Foreign Liaison at Defense Intelligence. I work with journalists. I was Commandant Defense Intelligence College. I work with journalists. I train journalists in intelligence operations. They know. So why are they not also saying the obvious that will help the security and safety
at that
and progress of this country?
So at that time that you worked with the
journalists, did you hear that? That if the media were reporting the thing as it is, they would have, saved some part of this whole mess. But the media didn't report it. They were collecting brown envelope. Today some of them Some of them have built mansions in their village and Lagos and Abuja. Journalists, they have collected brown envelope. They refuse to do the job, you know, they went to school to do. Collective brown envelope, all of them. And this one is asking what the media, and let me tell you, the same man who was asking, or who is asking, what is it you wanted to say about media? Now, I want to ask you a question. You watching me today, did you see anywhere in channel television where any of them were showing you video of their visit to military formation every Friday? But what did this man do? This man told them, go to all military formation in Nigeria every Friday and see for yourself that the Nigerian military, they open their gate wide for people to come in and pray. Now, and he's asking this man, what is it that you want to talk about the media? Now, none of them, we have not seen any video. As I'm talking to you now, I have not seen. If you see, post it to me, let me see. I have not, and believe me, if there is any video, I would have seen it because we will be the first people to see it. So if there is any video, show me. But look at, this man challenged them. Go to all military formation, including Lagos, every Friday, and see for yourself that they open their gate wide, open, and allow everybody from outside to come there and pray. While they have mosque outside. Now, none of the journalists have done that. And he's here asking, what is it? What did he want to talk about the journal? And watch now what he's going to do. Just watch. Just listen.
Security and safety. So at that time, progress of this country.
So at that time that you work with the journalists and, you know, training them and doing all of that, did you give them permission to publish your name as a source if they were going to go to press with those details?
Oh, I did. You know, it was a policy because, you see, when I was made the commandant of Defense Intelligence...
No, because, you know, you had said that you belonged to a group that was not supposed to have been heard or seen. Yeah. So how did you give them permission to publish your name?
Yeah, because at that time I was holding a...
Now, did you see that they have the skills? Did you see that they have the skills now? Because it has come to their table. All of a sudden, they have skills to ask cross-examination. They have to cross-examine him. Their brain was even very sharp. They remember that this man said he belonged to the clique that they are not supposed to know, are not supposed to be known, and are not supposed to be. They remember. So you see that these journalists, they also have brain, but they are not doing their job on purpose. They are not doing their job because for what they have just done now, for what this guy did now, it shows that these people are evil. They have never cross-examined anybody in their program, including those who come to say, Mayete Allah is this, Mayete Allah is that. They have never cross-examined them. But look at, because he touched them now, he said, journalist. So they have to cross-examine him. Did you give your name? Did you give permission for them to publish those details under your name? And then he said, yes, he did. Oh, so if you did, you told us that you are supposed not to be public. So why do you do that? And the one this man told them to go every Friday to give us video, to give Nigerians and the world video of what is going on in military formation for the past 35 years he served in the military. They have not done that. Channel television have not gone to the military formation to check every Friday what is going on there. They didn't go. I don't know whether they need permission. I don't know whether they need permission to go there when the gate is actually wide open for everybody to come in, including terrorists. So do you think that if they go there, they will tell them to go out? At least we know that they haven't been there, and they will not go. And they know. That is the evil we are talking about. You see? That is the evil we are talking about. Now let us continue.
Different appointments. I've held A lot of appointments in the military. There are certain appointments I will hold that has no connotation with intelligence at all. For example, I was the Chief of Staff Logistic Command for the Navy. That appointment has nothing to do with intelligence. I was the Defense Advisor to Nigeria in France. It has nothing to do with intelligence. So there are times I hold appointments and I have to deal with journalists. And I must tell you, I can mention some of them. Mohammed of NTL, I trained them because I wanted them to understand that military intelligence is not like a cult. I expose some aspect.
Even though most of their documents are usually top secret and they tell you can't publish or even access the document.
No. There are places you possess top secret. I mean, if you want to talk about document security, it's a lecture of itself. You have unclassified materials, you have confidential materials, you have secret materials, and you have top secret. There are processes. It's an area of military that you need to do a lot of training. So when we bring journalists in and talk to them, we ensure that they don't see unclassified materials. And it's just for them to understand how the system works. Basically, if you go to Afghanistan, if you go to Iraqi, you see journalists embedded with the military.
But it's not the case here.
I think. Try to encourage you.
Wanza is still talking. Wanza said that his knowledge has been taken away. That is why I come every day. He said his knowledge has been taken away. That is why he come every day and analyzing one issue with no vision of what is going on or what to do. However, these ones have actually disgraced people that with their name wisdom. Chineke God. This guy is still here. We have been here for 1 hour, 30 minutes. This guy is here with his data and with his time and even writing. even commenting to and there are other live videos. There are other broadcasters everywhere. You know, as I'm talking to you now, so many people are live. As I'm talking to you now, so many people are live talking about Biafra. This guy, leave them. He come here. I've never seen a very stupid person as this guy. He left everything he's doing. He come to somebody who don't have no vision, who is analyzing one video. He come to person. He come to watch one video. I have been analyzing this video. He come to watch us. and he refused to go. He said, and I refuse to block him. I will not block him. I will give him a few days today. I will not block him. He said, Simon, your knowledge has been taken away. That's why every day you are analyzing one issue with no vision. What is going on or what to do? Tomorrow before 7 o'clock is waiting. Oh my God. Tomorrow before 7 p.m. Biafra time is here. Is going to our page. And when we release our app now, our app is coming. Are you aware of that, Wanza? Wanza, are you aware that our app is coming? I know you will be the first person to download it. Oh my God. Wanza, let me tell you, by the time I will call people to like this video, I know you will go and put dislike. I know you are going to put dislike. Our app is not yet. It's going to be very soon on Play Store. It's not yet on Play Store. I know that Wanza there is one of those who will go and put dislike on this video. Well, let me disappoint you, Mr. Wanza. You see, let me disappoint you. You must like us. You must like us. So when you go, let me disappoint Wanza. Wanza, in case you have already disliked the video, my brother, my brother Wanza, once you click that spam dislike, the video is already ringing bell somewhere. Once you click dislike, you think when you dislike it, YouTube we remove the video or we go or we're not. Once you click dislike, the thing will ring bell somewhere. Bang! Somebody click dislike on this video. so do me a favor and go and put your dislike immediately, because immediately you click that dislike, it rings bell to somebody. Bang! Simon Ekpa is alive. You know that thing when you dislike the video, that means something bad has happened. No, if you dislike the video, it will still ring bell bang somewhere. Say somebody disliked this video. All right, let us continue. And leave one guy alone to have his field day here.
When I was the commandant, that we should allow journalists to have access to some of the things we do so that they can say it as it is. Because when I conducted the operation in 2007 in Angola and I came to Nigeria, what to read in the newspapers, what to hear on television and what to see are completely skewed from what we were doing.
So why did they want that to happen here, to embed journalists? I just think it's myopism. We have a lot of illiterates in the government that don't understand that hiding things in this 21st century doesn't work anymore. They try to hide informations and they try to protect what they think is corruption to me. That's why they don't allow journalists to actually assess some of these things, because this is the most corrupt country in the history of this country right now. Martha?
Well, sometimes, there are questions as to what usually will happen. I mean, in terms of before you went into the journalistic exploration and how the media is sometimes a part of the problem. And I think there's an ongoing conversation in terms of how the media can be help, can be a source of support to the military rather than a hindrance. But before we went into that discussion, I think we're talking about something else. And I, for some reason now, I think that has finally escaped me. But moving forward, because you're talking about the language used there, the fact that they were branded unknown gunmen, and the fact that even though it was a very short statement, it was used 3 times, in that I think that there was some attempt to try and reinforce the fact that these are unknown gunmen in that very short statement. But I'm wondering, now that this gentleman, the officer who was taken, has been murdered and his body has been found, do you think that there is any hindrance now stopping the military in going after these people? Because in many places they will tell you that people will always dare. I mean, we've seen attacks that have been very daring, even in the most developed places that are considered very developed countries. The difference between there and here is that when you do dare that sort of attack, the chances that you're going to come home or go back or go scot-free are very slim. Here we are yet to see how directly the people who committed an offense directly are, brought to book or do not go home and get away with it. Do you think that now that there is nothing at stake in terms of how this major, who his body has now been found lifeless, is there any hindrance stopping the military from getting the actual people, not just the general attack or attacks that happened days later, the actual people who committed this heinous attack and crime on the Nigeria Defense Academy?
How can they be asking him a question when this man has been here telling them that when people were kidnapped, when some cadets were kidnapped from the NDA, they were released, And they were saying that every morning they are hearing the parade or happening inside the Nigeria Defense Academy. So how can they be asking this kind of question when this man have, explained beyond reasonable doubt that the Nigeria system cannot do anything to these people because the system is already compromised, the military, the government, there are governors who are commanders of Boko Haram, and they can absolutely do nothing. So people are not still understanding this. Let us see how he's going to address this.
Yeah, I think they're going to get them. No doubt about that. Few days, few hours, you're going to hear that the military will get them.
Few days, few hours, we are going to hear that the military will get them. The question is, how many days now? I beg, please, can somebody tell me how many days? How many days since the attack of on NDA? How many days? But we know that as I'm talking this thing, as I'm analyzing this thing this night, don't be surprised that tomorrow now or next tomorrow or before this weekend, they are going to parade some people, say, we have arrested them. We have killed them. These are the people who went to attack NDA. But now, till today, you didn't hear it in any news. 1 week and 5 days. Are you serious? No. It cannot be 1 week and 5 days. How many days? I think it's about 3 days. 5 days now. How many days? 5 days or so. Okay, let us agree 5 days or so. But listen to me. Yes, we took dagger and cutlass. So before you know it, they will go and parade some Fulani. They'll go and bring some Fulani from Zamfara State. Those one that is very, very hungry. Those one that looks like they live in the dust with their head, So Ndeji Choaja. All those Fulani Choaja. Before you know it, they will go and carry 1, 2, or 3 Fulani Choaja. Those one they use for sacrifice. They will bring them, parade them, and put one day gun there, put one cutlass, put one dagger, and say parade them. We have arrested them. These are the people who come to NDA. But what? Believe me. And if they want to upgrade, the show, they will go and bring one outdated AK-47 that is not working from their armory there. They just go there and the one they use for practice, the AK-47 they use for practice that is not functional again. They will go and bring it and put it on the floor. We have arrested them. This is their AK-47. And the camera people and the media will come. That is when they were going to allow media to come to NDA. Everywhere, video, pia. Channel television will begin to announce it. Case closed. Case closed. But let it be in Biafra land, you will be hearing IPOB, Biafra, Eastern Security Network. They are the one. Yeah, this, that. And by now, Hope Uzodinma would have invited all helicopters from Kaduna and from Abuja. They will be flying over all, and they will be giving statement. We have killed them. We have busted their camp. We have done that. We have done that. I'm telling you now that nobody has been arrested and nobody will be arrested. And Abakari will be carrying a picture when he was still in the
how
police.
It feels when things like this happen to colleagues. As there are times we actually disobey instructions. There are times we don't follow operational orders. When our colleagues are killed in a disgraceful manner like this, since we know we have irresponsible people at the policy level, there are times we don't listen to them. So,
did you hear that? There are people. Did you hear that? For you to be for you not to be a useless person, at times there is need that you don't obey especially when you see there are some kind of irresponsibility. You may disobey to be able to achieve success. Because by the time you achieve that success, you are not only the one who is going to be get the glory. When you achieve that success, the entire team gets the glory. You see, when you see irresponsibility, that is why, you know, some of us, the way we may be behaving may be different, because at least if you have a military background, or you have gone to military service or something like that, you will learn one or two things. You know, you will learn one or two things. You know, how to keep moving. You know, the only thing you learn is to keep moving. You keep moving. So we may be, you know, sometimes the way I think may be different because of the military training, or what the experience or something like that. It may be different because that is, you know, some things you have to learn something. So now, if you see that there is some kind of irresponsibility in decision, my brother, you disobey. It is a natural law. It is a natural law. You disobey, and then at the end of the day, once you carried out your disobedience, you do it very well, it becomes a credit to everybody, including the people that will fight you that you did it wrong, or that you shouldn't have done it. That is how it is done. Now, I want you to listen to it again.
Military, we get them. I know how it feels when things like this happen to colleagues. As there are times we actually disobey instructions. There are times we don't follow operational orders.
There are times we disobey instruction. There are times we don't follow operational orders.
When our colleagues are killed in a
disgraceful manner. There are other things that can happen
peaceful manner like this. Since we know we have irresponsible people at the policy level, there are times we don't listen to them. So I can assure you on this station that the military will get them, they go after them, and they will hunt them down. And they're not going to follow all these mullah, imams, and all those people that feels that it is their birthright to Islamize this country and destroy the essence and the fabric of safety, progress of this country.
You see, this is where I have problem with this man. He said they are not going to listen to all those imams who think they are going to Islamize this country, and they already Islamizing the country. They are already Islamizing the country. That is what he don't know. I don't know where he's getting this thing from. That they are already Islamizing the country. They have gone far in Islamization of the country. Now, okay, let us listen to him before I do what I want to do, because the video is already ending.
Country. So the military, they're going to disobey, they're going to go after them. And as I repeat, in a few hours, you're going to hear, they're going to get them.
He said they are going to disobey. He said the military, they are going to disobey. That in a few hours, they are going to get them. We are going to hear. We have entered the 5th day or the 6th day, and we are still counting. It is no longer hours, so we have entered days. And before you know it, we are going to enter weeks. And we are yet to hear anything. They have not give them the order to go and hunt for them. And he was talking about when Nigeria military, when there were some kind of little of genuine interest in Nigeria military. So what he is missing is that this is not the time he was in the military. This is 2021. What he don't understand is that in 2021, nobody is patriotic Nigerian. What he's not also understanding is that people no longer, the military officers no longer fight for their colleagues. No longer, there is no zeal, there is no morale to fight for your fallen colleague. That is what this man don't understand. So he is looking the Nigeria security, the military, with the eye, with what the knowledge he know, with what he know during the time he was serving. That is the thing. He is not in the current, and he should know that in this current system, nobody is going to disobey to go and kill, because once you come back, they court-martial you. Believe me, once you come back and you kill the bandit without approval from your oga in NDA, once you come back, they court-martial you. I want people to go and check how many people they are court-martialed. How many people they have court, the one you don't know, the one that are not in public. You know that they court-martial people almost every month in the Nigeria military. Some people are sentenced to death, some people are court-martialed, and so if you try it now, if they try what this man is saying, that they want to disobey and go, once you come back, they court-martial you. So it is not like before, because the people you go to kill are the people working for the people who actually will court-martial you. That is what is going on. So it is not normal that this man will know all these things. And then when it comes to where he should be very knowledgeable because of his experience, because of what he have seen, when it comes to where he should now apply every sense and every knowledge he have, he failed it. He still believed that the military will go after him, after them. And then he even gave hours. So if you know Mr. Commodore Conley, ex-military naval officer, if you know him, cut this clip, send to him, tell him that hours have come and gone. We are now counting days, and very soon we'll be counting weeks. So the military he knew is not the military he knows now. That military was there. That was then, not now. Now we have Boko Haram in Nigeria army. We have bandits in Nigeria army, and they are working very, very, effective. They are very, very effective in making sure that you don't kill any of their person. That is what is happening today. Tell him that. Now let us play the video to the end.
And they're going to deal with them.
Okay, just one more thing as we wind down. What would you advise Nigerians? I mean, they've listened to you, several things going through different people's minds now. What would you advise them to do in terms of, in the light of all that is going on, how should they conduct themselves? What should they do such that we all can have, at least contribute in whatever way we can to have a country?
Which are you referring to now?
Nigerian citizens who are not perhaps in the military. Regular citizens.
Are you talking about the civil society?
Civil society.
What they should do?
Yeah.
I think what they should do, for me, the failure of governance is dependent. It's like a variable. When you do a simple linear regression, the failure of a government is dependent on the failure of the civil society. So you have two variables: a failed government or irresponsible government, and you now have at the other side an irresponsible and a failed civil society. This civil society has also failed. You cannot allow somebody to do for the past 6 years what this government and the so-called cabal, whatever you call them, have been doing to this country, and the civil society has been quiet. They have to speak out. They have to come out and resist tyranny. This is tyrannical government. You have to resist it. You don't wait until maybe he leaves in 2023, then you start, everybody will now jump out and start talking. Because the damage this government is going to do in the next 2 years is going to be more than what they've done in 6 years.
Did you hear that? What he don't understand is that damage he's talking about is actually the finalizing Islamization of Nigeria. in the next 2 years, if there is anything like that, it is going to be very disastrous. And everybody knows it. We know it. That's why we are going to do everything to destroy Nigeria before Nigeria destroys us. If you do not destroy Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy you. So it is your responsibility in any place, any level you find yourself, both in Nigeria and abroad, to make sure you join whatever we are doing for disintegration of Nigeria and Biafra freedom, to make sure Nigeria is destroyed before Nigeria will destroy us. That is the preaching. And if you know any place, sabotage any place you are, sabotage it. If you are in the government of Nigeria, sabotage it until the country is grounded to ground zero, because that is the only way to save our life and save the future of our children. We need to destroy the country and get our own country and rebuild back. Now let us listen to the end.
All right, we have to thank you for coming on, Commodore Kunle Alaume, and Mr. Alfred Ononugo.
Okay, I think we
have to also personally.
Yes, we'll finally finish this interview today. So tomorrow we are entering into Governor Autumn's video. Now, for that, my brother who said that I have been analyzing one video. Yes, and this is even the part 4, is a part 5, if I'm not mistaken, or so. This is the last day. And you know that we have learned a lot of things, for we have spoken to our people. We have spoken to our people back home. We have spoken to our men on ground. We have spoken to those in the military, those in the police, from the southern Nigeria, from the middle belt. We have spoken to you, and you know what to do at the right time, at the due time, and make sure you don't fall our hand. 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 We are ready to go. We are ready to go. At any time when this duty call, you know what to do. You know what to do. Now we are now in almost 1 hour 50 minutes. So yesterday I promised you all that I'm going to give you opportunity to come, and we have interactive section. Yesterday we have prayer, and today we are supposed to also have prayer. But I will give maybe 20 minutes of my time to those who did not speak yesterday and those who would want to join. And then we also pray. So if you come, you can make comment and you can pray for our leader, and let us end it at least at 2 hours 30 minutes. So we have at least 2 hours 30 minutes to have this program. And remember, our app is coming. Our social media platform, not social media platform, our Enter Biafra platform is coming. But before we go further, I want to show you this, because I think I don't want to forget. One moment. This is very important. Let us see the open grazing. When you look at this, you see open grazing, unofficial. This is unofficial. The second reading from Enugu State. Enugu State entered the second reading, and this is as at when, as the 1st September deadline set to be set by the Southern Nigeria Governors Forum for start in south and of the country to ban open grazing approach. 3 states, Anambra, Edo, and Imo, have no ban in place. On Thursday, 26th August, this day newspaper reported that the Imo governor, Hope Uzodinma, had backed out of his pledge to enact a ban on open grazing in his state. So far, and including an unofficial ban by the Katsina Emirate Council, 11 states have banned open grazing, 8 in the south and 3 in the north. Cross River has a law in place, but it has not been enacted, while the law in Ondo is awaiting the governor's assent. The anti-open grazing laws in Akwa Ibom, Delta, and Enugu are at the second reading state. So now, where do we have the ban on open grazing? We have Enugu State in second reading. We have Anambra State, no ban. We have Oyo State, there is ban on open grazing in Oyo State, ban on open grazing in Osun State, ban on open grazing in Ogun State. In Lagos State, in the House of Assembly. Ondo State, awaiting governor's assent. Where is this one? No ban in place in, where is this? In Edo State, no ban in Edo State. In Bayelsa State, there is ban in open grazing, Bayelsa State. Where is this one? In Ekiti State, there is ban in open grazing. Delta State is in second reading. River State, ban on open grazing. Imo State, no ban on open grazing. Abia State, ban on open grazing. Akwa Ibom, second reading. Ebonyi State, ban on open grazing. Ebonyi State has banned open grazing. And that reminds me, today there has been an attack in Ebonyi State. Fulani has attacked Ebonyi State today. Taraba State, ban on open grazing. Benue State, ban on open grazing. In the House of Assembly, Plateau State. And this is how the whole thing, unofficial inquiry in Katsina State. Law already exists in Cross River. So this is the current standing of the law and ban on open grazing in the southern Nigeria, and I think we are moving forward. I think we are moving forward. We are moving forward. So on this note, I'm going to post our link for you to join us, and everybody will have 1 minute. No matter what information you have to pass here, make sure you make it 1 minute. Just 1 minute. 1 minute, so that other people will talk. We have 25 minutes to go. 25 minutes to go. Ada, you have 1 minute. Welcome to the program. 1 minute.
Yes, Simon, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. I just want to tell our people to be focused, because there are a lot of distractions out there. Honestly, a lot are going on. You see what you showed right now, Imo State and Anambra. Everybody should use their sense, knowing what is playing. Obiano has not been talking. Yes. If you look at it, Obiano have been keeping quiet, and that his quietness will kill him. And Uzodinma have been calling Imo State people to deal with Uzodinma. If they don't see Uzodinma, let them go and look for his brother-in-law and sister-in-law and deal with them, so that Uzodinma will come out. You understand? What they're planning is to give our land to people that will come and kill us. But it's not going to happen. I am telling all our men, all these ones who spending money anyhow, watching BB Niger, let them stop all those things and focus, because what is going on right now, they want to kill all of us. And nobody is free, both the one abroad, nobody is going to be free from this. So it's better we step up and know what we're doing. Okay? I am just telling you, let us focus and all this fighting in-house fighting, I believe it must have stopped. I don't want to see anybody fighting one another. So who exposing and whatever, let them go inside the house and deal with this issue. Let them not come out here again. Because MAZI, I am not happy concerning what Jofor have said few days ago, I think 2 days ago or yesterday, concerning the situation of MAZI NNAMDI KANU. It's because of our dustiness that causes that. When somebody go out and come back and give us information, instead of us to behave like matured and intelligent people, we keep on asking. That is, you think these people are fools? They're not fools. That is why those things are happening. Honestly, I am not happy with the way our people are doing things. Let us play maturedly. Coded language. There are people who learn body language, who learn sign language. Let us use all these things and stop telling our enemies what we are doing now. MAZI NNAMDI KANU say this and say that. I don't want to be hearing that anymore because we are endangering his life over there. Please, thank you so much and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, let us continue. Ugo, welcome to the program.
MAZI, good evening from here.
Good evening from here. Welcome to the
Thank
program.
you. Thank you very much, my brother. First of all, I will say kudos to your good job, and I will apologize to you because our people misunderstood you. Please accept my apology on behalf of the people that misunderstood you, because I believe since MAZI NNAMDI KANU has been teaching us, some of our people still don't learn anything. That is what I see in all these things. Now, before I go further, the work you are doing, even let me make it clear, the work you are doing, our people does not even know that even FBI themselves are listening. CIA themselves are monitoring what is happening. They don't know all this. Like my sister said, coded language. Do you think because of the selfish, we know that because of what they are getting in the zoo, that is why they fold their hand and watch people being killed every day. But they see. They see everything Nigeria does. They see. Let our people don't think they don't see. They see. But we keep giving the information, giving them the evidence, just like what you are doing now. People think it's only our people that watch it. If they think like that means there's something wrong with their brain. MAZI, before I go, you see, like as you said, like as that man mentioned, the media. You see, he touches them and they want to know exactly what they want to say, what that man wants to say. Our leader have been shouting media, this journalists, this brown envelope journalists since how many years? People think he hated them. No. Do you know that media contribute 95% of the downfall of Donald Trump? Do you know that?
Yes.
But you were here asking our people in America to vote Donald Trump. People think maybe there is something. People are saying, oh, you think Donald Trump will give us Biafra? No, he's not going to give us Biafra. But at least he acknowledged that he refused to say that we are terrorists. He refused. At least give somebody, when somebody does something good, at least acknowledge him for the first place. But media today contribute to the 95% of Donald Trump failure. But today, look at what is happening in America today. Look at what is happening. The people who think that the man there now, the man was even sleeping. Oh, MAZI, have you seen the video when Israeli Prime Minister was talking to him? He was sleeping. Yes. He was sleeping in the Oval Office. Yes. And people will come out and talk bullshit. MAZI, the reason why I call is because of those media, so that people will understand it. I love that man. Despite they won't do anything to him anyway, because if they try to do, we raise alarm. Because we Biafrans and Igbos, we don't hate anybody. When he affected this person, we raise alarm. When he affected the next person, we raise alarm. It doesn't matter where that person come from. MAZI, let me pray to our leader. Right. MAZI NNAMDI KANU, the land of our ancestors, and our ancestors will protect you. There's nothing will happen to you. MAZI, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was superb. All right, Johnny, welcome to the program.
Yeah, MAZI, good evening. Over here.
Good evening.
Yeah, MAZI, well, I want to beg or plead our Biafran brothers, let us not carry that Igbo blood, because I don't want to use tribalism. Within Igbo, there are too much racism. Even we that is even overseas here, even I don't even feel when people say racism in Western world, me, I don't feel it. But in Igbo land, there are too much racism. So we should stop all those bullshit. Let us focus on one mind, one cause. Whichever way you will do it to achieve Biafra, let us head it. Everything is one God. We are serving, but we can come in a different form, but we are hoping for one God. Whatever thing you will do in order Biafra to come, that's what we need. We should stop that racism. I don't call it tribalism. It's racism within ourselves. This one will say he's from Imo State. This one will say he's from Anambra State. This one will say he's from Ebonyi State. This one will say he's from Abia State. This one will say he's from Enugu State. I mean, why should we be doing that kind of within ourselves? Why don't we hold up ourselves together, look for one cause? Even if we have a problem within ourselves, you know, I mean, we should ratify the problem and look forward so that we can achieve this thing with one accord. Because if we stand together, everything will work for good. But if we start this discrimination within ourselves, things are not going to work. I don't care whatever thing you will think. But for the fact we unite ourselves together, I mean, we will achieve whatever thing we want. And Biafra must surely come. So, Mazi, thank you for exposition.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Before you go, I like your comment, you know. I like your comment.
Yes. The reason why I said it, because I used to be in one organization in US here. Like we have like a kind of collective something. So within that, our collectiveness, you know, we are doing like a meeting, but we from different. I mean, two people was from Anambra. There are people from Abia. There are people from Enugu. Then do you know that when we wanted and the hello? So the reason why we did the meeting was to help our brothers back home, like the motherless baby home. Do you know that the first people said that we have to take our thing to Abuja? I said, why will we take something in Abuja? The money we contributed. Why must the money go to Abuja? Why the money supposed to go to Alibo? I mean, am I working for Abuja people? Why will you take our money to motherless baby house? Because of that, do you know that it was because of that I left the meeting. I told them, go to hell. I'm not taking any of my takeover to Abuja. Everything must come to Igbo land. I mean, that's it, because I have to be loyalty from where I come from, and I have to be preparative, you know, Biafra and Igbo man. You know, I cannot take any of my takeover to Abuja while my people are suffering down there. So because of that, I pull out from this thing. So that is the way, you know, this thing, I mean, it's not even the big organization. Even in a small organization, this thing I'm saying is what is going on, you know, in Igbo land.
Thank you very much. Don't go away. Don't go away, Johnny. I can even extend my time. So don't go away. I want to address you because what you raised now is a very important issue. I have actually experienced it myself. If you know you are watching me, we have almost 3,100 is only on YouTube alone, and on Enter Biafra, we may be having almost about 4,000 or 3,000 people. So we may be having about 7 to 8,000 people watching live now. If you know you are watching from YouTube, please, we have 1,600, if I'm not mistaken, 1,600 likes for us to get more people on the to watch, to know that we are live, because of some people may not be getting notification. I want to see at least, let us hit about 2,000 likes. Let us hit 2,000 likes. I'm going to play this interview I had with BBC, and I'm going to play maybe like 2 minutes or so of that video, and then after that we'll come back. But as we are playing this video, take your seconds and go, and before we come back, we want to see at least 2,000, so that it will give it will give a lot to other people that we are live, so they have to join us as well. Let us have more people to join us. Now, my brother Johnny, don't go away. I want to play this thing. Don't go away, okay?
No problem. No problem.
Right.
Ekele m gị maka otu isi bịa sonye BBC News Igbo tata. Biko ịma a na-ekwu na ọ bụ onye na-agba onwe ya kalụ onye ọzọ. M ga-achọ ka ị kọwala anyị onye Igbo ọfụma maka o nwere ndị na-anụ Simon Ekpa o nwere ike ha agaghị ama onye Igbo na ebe isi na ihe ijiri bịa. Biko kọwala anyị onwe gị ọfụma.
Ndewo BBC Igbo obi dị m n'ụtọ oge na nji atụ anyị mụ na unu ga-akparịta taa. Mụnwa bụ nwa amadi Maazị Simon Ekpa. Otu o si na-adị maka na abụ m otu onye ndị na-achọ nnwere onwe Biafra. Aga m asị dat na abụ m onye Biafra maka na achọghị m ikweru na otu esi kewacha ndị Biafra kewapụtacha steeti dị iche iche. So mụ achọghị ịbịa kịta sị na abụ m onye Enugu maọbụ abụ m onye Anambra maọbụ abụ m onye Ebonyi maọbụ abụ m onye Imo steeti maọbụ abụ m onye Abia. So maka na a sị a na-eme emezie. So ebidogo m na-akụba nkwụ gaba n'elu. So ka m were ya na nkenke na abụ m onye Biafra. Mgbe anyị nwetaziri Biafra, aga m ama ebe a ga-ekewapụta m ma ga-ekewata m na Enugu steeti maọbụ Ebonyi steeti maọbụ onwe aha ọzọ a ga-akpụ ya.
Mana ịbụ onye mpaghara ebe eji ọwụwa anyanwụ Naijiria mara ugbu a.
Abụ m onye Biafra maka na ịma na Biafra anyị na-ekwu okwu ya, anyị achọghị ka e nwee ka asị na enwere steeti of origin ebe isi na-ebe dị etu a na-ebe dị etu a. Anyị chọrọ ka e nwere steeti of origin bụ Biafra.
Mana mgbe e nwetara Biafra mana ugbu a enwetabeghị Biafra, ya na-ekwuzi bụ nke a na-afụ anya ugbu a bụ Naijiria, ka a na-afụ anya bụkwa steeti ndị a kpọgasịrị afa bụ nke a na-afụ anya.
Ya ka m na-agwa gị na a ga-ebido kịta na-ekwu ya ka ọ na-aba ndị mmadụ na nchịnazụ.
Oge iji nwoke kwụsị ikwu ịkpọ ikwu na ịbụ onye Naijiria, kwụsị ikwu na ịbụ onye steeti dị agha n'ime Naijiria. Aghọtago m nke anwa. Nnọọ. Ọzọ bụ ịma dịka ike ị na-ekwu okwu isi na otegwu.
All right. So my brother, when you listen to that, you find out that we have started that evangelism. That evangelism is that we don't want to have anything. Imo State, Enugu State, Anambra, Ebonyi, Abia